Welcome back, Morgan enthusiasts. This is Dean with Massabesic Gold and Silver, welcoming you to another installment of Morgan Dollar Mondays with Massabesic Gold and Silver. Today we are looking at two beautiful 1880 San Francisco Morgan dollars. But before we get into all that, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications so you get up-to-date content from us, and please remember to share our videos with other folks that you think would enjoy them. So, why collect the 1880s Morgan dollar? Well, these are beautiful dollars. They minted about 8,900,000 of them, I believe. This Morgan here is seated in this nice old A&A soapbox holder. Here's the little hologram here. I love looking at these holograms. I don't know, I like the logo, I like everything about it. But anyway, so a lot of people collect these holders, obviously, for the numismatic historical value. In this case, it just happened to be a coin that I picked up because I was looking for a proof-like Morgan dollar because I hadn't previously owned one. So the opportunity came to pick this one up, and I wanted to do that. Now, let's rewind a little bit. So the 1880s, yes, like I said, 8.9 million of them were minted. They are usually, most commonly, probably 99% of the time, well struck and have lots of flashy luster. And lots of proof-like coins were also struck. So, the proof-like quality is not uncommon for the 80s. And as you probably know, if you've been collecting Morgan dollars, and if you don't know, because you're just new to Morgan dollars, proof-like coins usually have a higher premium. So I wanted a proof-like coin for our collection here at Massabesic Gold and Silver, and I just wasn't ready to spend $600, $700, $800 for another coin that's proof-like or even deep mirror proof-like, the dimple. So when it came to the ADS, you can readily find them in proof-like condition, more in the $200, $300 range. Sometimes even 400, depending on the grade and if it has a CAC sticker on it or not. So the opportunity came up to buy this. It does have some nice toning. I will say it's tough with proof-like coins with toning. I don't know if the toning really adds any beauty to this coin. It might even distract a little bit from the proof-like, the proof-like fields. To me, it's not really distracting to me, but I know other people, they didn't really find this coin that attractive. I like the toning personally. I think it makes it look like a very original coin as it is. You'll notice by her ear here, this is a little bit of a weaker strike. It's kind of mushed up there, real numismatic terms here. Just kind of, it's kind of muddled there. The hair right there is not as defined as other places. This is labeled a dimple, but with these older holders, lots of times they did do that. We can discuss a little bit more about it if we think it's a dimple or not. I'm leaning towards that it is not, but anyway. They had graded it way back when, MS64. I am inclined to agree with the MS64, but you go ahead and put in the comments what you think. I don't think it would go up a grade, but that doesn't mean you have to agree with me. I think it is an MS64, and I don't really agree with the dimple, and I will show you why. The coin is nice. I do really like this coin, and I did get a decent deal on it. I think I paid right where the value should be, and I am glad I bought it. But then, like with everything, it didn't take too much longer to roll around, and another coin came up, also an ADS, also proof-like. Some of you have probably seen this coin already if you've been watching my channel. When I got it in the mail, I was just so excited I forgot to actually record myself opening the package and taking it out. So I ended up doing just a quick little short video on it, and I'm really glad that I did get this. This is also an ADS, also proof-like. I really like the toning on this coin. It is in a PCGS old green holder. I really like it. For those of you who've been watching this channel now for a little while, I love toning. So yes, I really enjoyed this toning here, this kind of golden toning, that kind of oh, I forget what they call it, the sunset toning. Some people call it. I don't know. Anyway, I appreciate it. Yeah, there's some marks in the fields a little bit. You'll also see the hairlines. That's the dye polish marks. For those of you who are new to this, the dye polish marks are all those hairlines that are in the fields. You'll notice that those lines do not go over the devices or the legends. That's how we know it's dye polish. Well, there's a lot of reasons why we know it's dye polish, but that's one of the main reasons. You'll see all those lines kind of going in those fields, and that's perfectly normal and expected, really, on a proof-like coin like this. Everything, as far as strike goes, the eagle looks great. Her hair above the ear looks great, especially compared to the previous ADS they were looking at. Of course, again, you know me, here's the rainbow toning that, I saw that and I was like, wow, that's awesome. I'm really glad that, it had that there. To me, I don't know. It doesn't look like questionable color. I know some people are like, oh, it's just questionable color. But again, I think overall it looks like a really original toning. I really appreciate the frostiness, especially on her head. It's amazing, especially when we look at her neck here as we move up from the date. You'll see, especially on her cheek, just that frostiness. It just really goes almost completely white in places on her head. It's just really, yeah. When I saw this coin, I kind of regretted buying the other coin after I saw this one. That's why, again, it's that important reminder that there's no scarcity out there. There's lots of coins, especially with ADSs, but even with other coins, you can take your time when you look for coins. I'm glad I bought both, but in reality, I'll probably end up selling the other coin. This is also an ADS, as we've been discussing, but this is a gem proof-like with the CAC sticker. And I just, I really, really appreciate the beauty of this coin. Like, just look at this. Like, look at the frostiness on her face. The eagle, I find, is not as frosty, but it looks amazing. So side by side here, you can really see why this one here is an MS65 compared to this. You can see there's a lot more marks on her cheek compared to this, and there is some. There's both are very frosty, but the one in the PCGS holder I think is just superior to the other. And you can see that they look similar. That's why I tend to not go with the dimple for the one on the left. I just, it's tough to say. Again, I'm not a grader. I'm not, this is just me just spitballing, putting it out there to the community here. And you can say, your opinion as well, what you think. I just don't know if I was to attempt to cross that over, that it would be a dimple. And I know most of you are saying you would not want to cross it over because it has more value in the old holder anyway. But I just don't, I don't know if it would really get that same attribute of being a dimple by today's standards. But again, I could be wrong. So let's just take another look here at this coin, a little closer look. I do see also this strange mark I had mentioned before, or at least I think I mentioned it before. Let's see if I can zoom in here. I can't really tell what it is on the coin. I can't tell if it's some sort of corrosion or which would be weird for a silver coin. I don't know too many silver coins that get any type of corrosion, but anything's possible. It just seems like a really strange mark on the coin. And then somebody tried to scratch the plastic around it too, so it's kind of hard to get a really good look at that. So I can't tell what that is, but clearly when they were grading this way back when, it didn't seem to take away from it being graded. I like this coin, but I will say, looking at the two of them, my favorite is still the MS65, not just because it's MS65, but I just think it is a superior coin, especially when you look at them side by side. So feel free to put in the comments what you think of these two coins, which one you would pick up, and let's take the CAC sticker off. Let's pretend that the CAC sticker is not there. Still, which one would you pick up? If you didn't know the grade, you didn't know if there was a CAC sticker, you didn't know any of that stuff. Put in the comments which one you would prefer out of the two. and maybe it's the one in the older holder. I don't know. But for me personally, I guess I'm kind of leading the jury here. I prefer the PCGS holdered coin. I think it's definitely the superior of the two coins. But getting back to the ADS, let's throw opinions away. They are a great coin. Like I told you before, Bauer says it, multiple numismatic writers say it. They are commonly well struck. They have fantastic, or I think even Bauer says delightful, or something like that. He uses some adjective for the luster, just how wonderful it is. So yeah, look for them, buy them, add them to your collection if you don't have them. Okay. Anyway, thanks for stopping by today. Really appreciate it. Until we meet again, enjoy.